How are we doing? Remember, if you are on the StreamYard, then I need you to give it permission so I can see your comments, see your name. It's another late live from me, so I thought I'd just pop up and do the lives to show you a bit about my life and how it is. And it's that thing about Thursday nights are late for me, so I do double grit at the Edinburgh Uni, and then I have a client for life coaching. So I've literally just finished. So my phone battery's a little low for Instagram. You might need to pop over to the Wild Women group because my battery might die. But yeah, anyway, I just want to touch on stress and what to do when stress hits, because often we have a go-to for stress. Now that might be comfort foods, it might be alcohol, tends to be negative things. And right now I've got a big stress in my life, a big frustration. If you've seen my socials, you have seen about the issues I'm having with neighbours down below and the frustration we are around them just not answering, denying they're even in the flat, and what they're up to, and just basically going through the whole Trump and Boris thing. Wasn't me. I wasn't even there when they clearly are. So we're now having to enter the process of getting place numbers, logging everything, documenting all, which is obviously massively stressful and frustrating. Because again, we're trying to protect our home, protect our health. All the documents there around, passive smoking, and we're having to hail that shit and try and protect our home. And unfortunately, the process is, we can't just chuck out the tenants. And I totally get that, because there'll be other people on the other side, right? We might have a beef with somebody and it's not valid. But yeah, it's frustrating when you've invested in your home, when you've been in the home a long term, and you tend to get left to deal with the issues. Like, yes, they're going to do extra checks on them, but they have to give them notice. So they get given notice and everything's going to be cleared, right? They're not going to have ashtrays and joints hanging around the place when they've got someone in coming to check it. They're going to make sure it all smells fresh and great. So it's that whole thing about when you're in these situations where you've done what you can, and there's a long-winded process to be followed, and the things are out of your control. So wherever this weekend they decide to light up, however next weekend they do, it's completely out of control. I know for sure that they will not respond. I know for sure we'll knock on the door, try to engage with them. They'll not respond. I know for sure that we'll end up doing the 101, getting a number, they'll not respond, we'll go to the landlord, we'll go to the letting agents, and it'll be a case of logging this for the next few months until they either sort themselves out or get moved on. One of the two. One of the two outcomes is going to happen, but what we don't know is the timeline about that. So yes, it's frustrating. Yes, I've vented about it today, but when these things happen, it's allowing yourself to be in that emotion and vent and be annoyed and be pissed off and upset. And I've been to a client with her situation today about that as well. Like, allow yourself to feel these emotions. I think too much there's like, we need to hide how we're feeling. Or we bury it, or we're supposed to pretend we're okay when we're not. And I just like to be honest about how I'm feeling, how I'm frustrated and annoyed with the whole situation. And I think it's also then how you go on to deal with that. So I've vented my anger, my frustration. I'm still annoyed about it. Is it going to change anything? No. I now know with the process we're in, and what I need to keep doing is looking after myself. So getting to sleep when I can, fueling myself with the good nutrition, drinking my water, my tea, and enjoying the little things like my new teacup. I totally love those little pleasures in life, and being grateful for everything I do have, opposed to the things that are pushing against me and challenging me. And by being grateful, it helps you not have that doomsday of everything's rubbish, everything's stressful, everything's going against me. Having the gratitude about the things that are going well, that are working for me, just help with that. And things like daily practices of meditation, so allowing the shoulders to relax, right? This is a very tense time at the moment in my household. They're allowing the shoulders to relax and taking the time to breathe and enjoying the quiet spaces in between. And by looking after your health, it helps your resilience. Because this is a total situation that I could just go, oh my God, I'm so annoyed, and have a few drinks to help me relax. But actually looking after my body is going to help my resilience with dealing with the stressful situation. Hey, Laura. So looking after my body, looking after my mindset is going to help me deal with the situation. And if I just ate junk food or just junk wine or whatever it may be as a go-to, what used to be my go-to is something when it's stressful, is I'm going to end up worse off. I'm going to feel rubbish. I'm not going to be good as my training. And it's just going to make me feel like run down, stressed out. Yeah, exactly, Laura. Like, you know, and it is that thing. I'm not a confrontational person. So when this involves confrontation, I feel it. I feel it in the heartbeat. You feel, oh, when you have to go knock on somebody's door because they're creating an issue and there's confrontation there, it is super stressful. You feel it in your body, right? So when you start to feel it outwardly in the body, can you imagine how deep that is inside? Yeah, so it takes a while to relax down from that. And when it's a situation you can't control and you're trying to put your voice across, you're trying to put your opinion across, and it's you can't control everything. So what you need to do is voice your opinion, sit in the moment, be annoyed, be stressed, but then you need to come down after that. Because otherwise, you're going to be in a place of implementation, which means you're not going to sleep well, you're going to choose the bad foods, you're going to lose your appetite and not want to eat. So then you're not fueling your body well. So you've got to think about the aftermath of that event and really recovering from it. And yes, it might not be resolved, but your health, physical and mental, is more important right now, and coming back down and allowing your body to recover after that adrenaline, after that stressful event. So, like I say, think about getting relaxing with meditation, journaling, let it all out. So, whatever it was today, Laura, journal it, write about the situation, let it out. That's what I'm about to do. And it just makes things so much better by venting and letting things out. Don't hold it in and don't overthink it. Was I being unreasonable? Is it on me? Whatever that is, it's not on you. Journal it, let it all out. And then think about doing a meditation, getting your hydration, having a calming tea in your favorite mug, gratitude for the things. Laura, I think you love this. Gratitude for the things that you love. Gratitude, write down gratitude. Everything you're grateful for in your life. Focus on the positives. Focus on how great it is that you've got the resilience to deal with this stressful situation. And also that is not going to derail you in your health and your fitness. You're going to take the control back by fueling your body, getting your rest, de-stressing for the meditation, getting outside, changing up the environment, and looking after yourself. So when stress hits, that is advice. Be in the moment, allow yourself to be frustrated and annoyed. We can't always be happy and calm people. It's not always the way. But yeah, allowing yourself to feel those emotions and then go and do something to release it. So I double grit with the team tonight. So that was a great release, was the grit. I did feel the tension building back up as we came back home, but that is because the situation's in my home. But then I've had another client session, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go and fuel my body, chill out, journal, let it out, let it go, and know that I've got so much to be grateful for. And I'm not going to let the actions of a few people dictate how I enjoy my life on a daily to day basis. Yes, in the moment, it's going to impact me. It might impact me some evenings, but I know in the process of getting them removed as tenants or sorting that issue out. So I've just got to trust in the process. I might not enjoy it, I might not like it, and it might piss me right off, but I'm going to believe in the process, follow the process to deal with that stressful situation. But in between that, look after myself. So, how do you look after yourself? Let's recap: journal, write it out. Yes, vent to others, but don't keep venting. Don't keep bringing it up because it's just dragging you down more and more. So have the vent, have the journal, do the meditation, have the tea, take what actions you can, put aside what you can't control, and move on from it. Now, my situation will reoccur again. I'm sure it will. But right between now and that happening again, we've got to look after ourselves because that's what helps your resilience, and that's what helps you deal with those situations. Okay, team, late one for me, but yeah, just wanted to share when stress hits, because in the past I would have, gone for a few drinks, I would have munched on a whole packet of crisps, but now I'm just like, no, I'm going to fuel my body well, I'm going to look after myself and not bring myself and my standards down due to the actions of others. So keep living high vibration, high standards, and don't drop your standards for other people or other events that are happening. Hope that helps. If there's anything that you need to chat through, burn off some temper, some stress, whatever it is initially, then drop me a note, vent, let it go, and then move on. All right, team, sleep well, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Appreciate you.